What's going on, chill with Ant Squad? It's your boy Ant back with you guys with another video. So we're gonna check out that time John Wick soloed an entire city just to kill one man. Now, John Wick in the John Wick 4, the last that they dropped a couple months ago, I did finish watching it because boy oh boy, this man John Wick is a complete another menace. I've seen every single John Wick movie from the first one to the one that they just dropped a couple months ago, and boy oh boy, they've been putting a bounty on this man, but little do they know, every time that they thinking that they're going to put a bounty on him and thinking that they were going to kill him, yeah, them people that put the bounty on them, they learn the hard way and they fuck around and they find out. Big time, for sure. But I know this is going to be a really good video, so enough wasting time. Let's get straight to the video. Appreciate all the love support you guys have been showing to the channel. Let's get to it.
Let's talk about it, bro. The marquee from John Wick 4 was on my boy John Wick boing like crazy. The tricks on it so hard, I'm surprised bro didn't get pregnant. And then this lame ass dude couldn't even fight his own battle. I'm talking about bro was following him all across the world, all the way from Osaka to Berlin to Sacre Coeur. Like, come on now, dude. He do not want you. Just check out this scene where they were setting up the duel. Bro couldn't even fight his own battles for himself. He had to nominate Kane. I know John Wick was pressed when he said, I nominate Kane. But not only that, after the duel got set up and John Wick had to wait from sunrise, this man, the marquis, said, I'm not even gonna let bro make it to the duel. So we set out a 20+ million bounty on John Wick, having the entire city of Sacre Coeur, which seems to only be assassins for some reason, hunt bro again. This like the
yeah, they've been putting bounties on this man, thinking that he's gonna be done, but little do they know, them assassins that try to pull up on John Wick, yeah, they're gonna learn the hard way, and they're damn sure gonna be put in a goddamn pack.
Third time bro got a bounty put on his head, and I just know John is sick and tired of it, bro.
Oh God.
And we start off this little bounty stint with the song Painted Black being played. I cannot play the song for I fear YouTube will strike me down with the fury of 1,000 suns, but just know when this song hits in any field, something crazy about to go
which
down.
By the way, the song, when I was first watching that scene right there, the song, I like it, but you know how YouTube is gonna be YouTube, just saying.
John was just walking the streets and he gets put up on by two dudes, bro. John Wick disarmed one of the guys, booms the other guy, and then they both get ran over by a car. I'm sorry, John Wick got ran over by two cars because as soon as he got up, he got ran over by another one. John got on the hood though, but he booms the guy driving the car, but the car still driving, and then it crashes, bro, right into a bus. And then
what's even crazy, he got shot while driving, and he was like hands on the car, and most likely still driving it while he was like, he got shot up. Hey, at least he went out like a goat.
John just gets up after it, bro. I don't know how bro continues to keep trucking after he gets hit by cars and buses and falls off.
He built different.
John Wick's just different, I guess. And then, of course, John Wick gets hit by another car. In the span of not even 30 seconds, John Wick gotten hit by 3 cars. Mans like me would have just called it quits after the first one, because what do you mean I got hit by 30 cars in a span of 20 seconds, bro? Come on, dude. But he booms the dude who drove the car, took out the passenger, and I don't even know how to explain this with words, but he took him for a ride.
He did.
Bro's back into the bus, and then he runs him over. I don't know why bro decided to get up after he got slung.
He made a stupid mistake of getting up
to a bus. He's not John Wick. He's not like that. And 4 dudes pop out of a car, start shooting at John Wick. John shoots one, and then another one starts Call of Duty prone crawling to get away from the gunfire from John Wick. But he gets up trying to disarm bro, and then John just backs the car up and post. And then this dude pops up behind John, disarms him. John opens the door, backs up, the door breaks off the car, and then John Wick drifts, picks up his gun, and still booms this dude. John Wick gotta be the smoothest and coolest dude.
And when I saw that shit was cold. The fact he was drifting while he was getting his gun back, yo, this man John Wick, he really is him. But I really hope and pray to God that they do an anime on John Wick, and if they do, I'm all for it.
To ever exist, because how do you even think of this? But after that, John Wick gets out of there and he starts driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't know what your problem is, Mr. Wick, but you need to get it right. We don't tolerate bad drivers on this channel. And then here comes this lame Widow's Peak ass, bro.
Oh
Him
my
and John
God.
lock eyes while in the car, driving at top speeds at each other, seeing who's really about that life. But then they chicken out at the last moment and only hit the rear ends of each other. John Wick then puts his car in reverse and another car starts tailing him. And then John starts shooting through his windshield, booming bro. And while bro is still in the car, a gaggle of dudes get out the car and made like a blockade on the street. My man,
Thinking that that's gonna do something.
is drifting around them while still getting headshots, bro. Someone.
The fact that this man was drifting and he was still killing them while they think, oh, we gonna block him. He ain't gonna escape. Bruh. Yeah, that shit was cold, and for those guys, they stupid.
I need to call up FaZe. Put him in FaZe. He will be the Call of Duty. And then John gets hit by another car, tipping this one over. Oh nah, I'm starting to think that John's suit is a car magnet because his body keeps on getting hit by these cars like crazy. John Wick gets out the car and then 4 dudes start surrounding him. One pops up from behind the car, boom, that's one down. John Wick then booms the second one, and the third one comes from around the car, he booms him again. And John Wick personally didn't like the 4th dude because he disarmed him, and then guy number 4 tried to grab John Wick's gun, and he got punched in the neck and shot in his head for his troubles. And then John Wick gets hit by another car, but it was by a big buff Widow's Peak man, and he starts sprinting at John. Me personally, I don't think I'd ever want a guy that tall, that big, that French sprinting at me. I'd be crying in the corner somewhere.
Facts.
They were shooting at each other through traffic until they slowly.
This was literally one of the craziest scenes when I was watching the John Wick the 4th one. The fact that they're shooting at each other while there's cars passing by. Like, yo, do you understand how crazy it is to like fight somebody while there's cars so that way you won't get hit? Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Slowly come closer to each other. They drop the guns and then they start throwing hands for a little bit. But then the Frenchman grabs John Wick and throws bro into a bus. This needs to stop happening, bro. Whoever was in the writer's room saying, I want John Wick to get hit by 12 cars in the span of 3 minutes was on one that day. If he gets back,
they were.
He get kicked into this van once again, and then the Frenchman just starts piecing John Wick up. After the Frenchman got done piecing John Wick up on this van, he threw him back into the street, hit him with a spinning back kick, and then hit him with Frenchman, but he was on John Wick's ass.
He was.
John Wick had to get it back because the Frenchman starts running at John. He grabs his shirt, and then he gets thrown into a car this time. I know the vindication John got from that was crazy.
Yep.
John picks up his gun and starts booming more NPCs. But I don't want y'all to peep how he did, bro. He shot him in the neck, saw his body bust a little bit, and then shot him in the head, having him do a flip. And then he baited these 2 guys to get run over by this car, and while they were flipped up in the air after getting hit by a goddamn car, John Wick was still shooting them mid-air.
That shit was so cold and disrespectful. The fact that these niggas got freaking ran over by a car and John Wick was still shooting them while they were up in the air, so disrespectful.
John booms some more NPCs just for him to turn around and get hit by another goddamn car. John, please just get off the street and get off the road, because everywhere you turn, you get hit by a goddamn car.
For real.
Time it was about a Frenchman too. I know John Wick was pissed after he saw who hit him get out the car. For the love of God! For the love of God! Please! Damn! Damn! And then Mr. Nobody pulls up with his dog, having him save John Wick from the Frenchman. And then the Frenchman just throws the dog into a car, but then the dog just stands up, bro. That's the sturdiest dog.
That's really tough. The fact that he threw the dog into another car and he got up and tried to go after him. Yo, that dog ate that.
Dog in existence, bro. I don't know what Mr. Nobody has been feeding, bro, but I need to get my dog on that diet now.
Oh, God.
On the bike, it was finna dip up out of there because he knew it's been too long since he hasn't been hit by a car, because he felt he was finna get hit by one soon. And John Wick now has moved on to a building. And in this building, it's just a bunch of dudes with incendiary rounds. Little do they know, the incendiary rounds weren't meant for them to use. They were meant for John. So John is his first victim in this building and takes his incendiary rounds, and oh nah. The one thing he don't have is a gun that shoots fire, because he...
Yo, what he did to that person not only shooting him, but setting him on fire? Oh, no, that's so disrespectful.
Will violate anybody in sight now. There's no way bro can lose any encounter with an incendiary round assault rifle. You could put incendiary assault rifle John Wick against Goku, and I'll bet on John Wick every time. And we get this beautiful, I mean this beautiful, magnificent, top-down, one-shot, Contra-ass scene where John is just clearing out this building with his incendiary shotgun. I'm talking about nobody in this entire building stood a chance against John Wick with an incendiary.
They did not stand a chance against this nigga at all, thinking that they were going to like collect that 20 million bounty, but little did they know they were about to get put in the fucking pack.
Shotgun. He is clearing guys above him, through tables. He's shooting through walls. Like John Wick is cooking everybody in this building alive. Mr. Nobody pulls up, and now it's him versus John. And this black dude got some hands because he was putting the beats on John for a little bit. They were shooting at each other, but then they both ran out of rounds, and then John threw both of them down like 3 stories. But after John Wick and Mr. Nobody recovered from falling through like 37 stories, Mr. Nobody gets up, knees John in the stomach, picks him up, slams him, turns around and starts putting the beats to John Wick in the stomach. John Wick gets him off of him though. Karate chops him in the neck, him around, and now he got him in a rear naked choke. I don't even know how he did this, but he did it though. But then soft ass John Wick saw that bro had a dog. He was like, you know what, bro? You got it, bro. My bad. Saved this dog's life because the Frenchman was finna boom little.
Cause trust and believe me, if that dog would have got involved, that dog would have been dead within seconds.
Bro, having the Frenchman fall down a flight of stairs, you think that'd be the last we see of him, right?
Nope.
John Wick gets out of the building, and then he has to walk up this big, dumb, stupid-ass flight of stairs. And of course, it's not as easy as just walking up the stairs because it's littered with NPCs he has to murder. And Jonathan is fighting. Booming dudes throwing them down the stairs, getting pristine.
Oh my god.
Rolling through the guardrails. John Wick is on a mission right now. And it was
for real, bro.
Was fighting forever. Getting more.
He was, and the fact that he's climbing up the stairs and most likely he's getting chased by these guys. Oh my god. He violated every single one of them one by one.
Tire getting more worn out, and then he finally gets to the top. But who do you think he meets at the top of the stairs? It's this dumb French once again. Get this dude out of my face.
You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive.
And you know what he does after John fought up this flight of stairs for 3 minutes? He kicks him down the flight of stairs, bro. Just watch. He falls down the stairs legitimately for a minute straight. It's like me getting launched down a flight of stairs for a minute straight.
And what's even crazy, the fact that he got up them steps after he just put all them NPCs like packed up for sure. This French guy really legit kicked them back down the stairs. Like that's crazy.
Never fighting again. I'm staying down on the ground. But
Facts.
John's a better man than me because he gets back up and he keeps it pushing. But Kane pulls up to help the homie before their duel.
Where were you when I needed you, nigga?
With like 2 minutes left on the clock before sunrise is even here, John and Kane start tearing through the other NPCs before they get to the Frenchman once more. But John Wick pulls up on the Frenchman. They start squabbling a little bit. Disarming each other, and then they both fall down this flight of stairs together. Kane's still cooking the rest of the NPCs. Did this dude in particular dirty. He poked him with his sword a couple of times, and then he finished it off by shooting bro in the head.
Damn.
Kane is dead back to John because the Frenchman pulls up on John and was finna boom him. But Mr. Nobody shot the French guy in the shoulder, backing him off of John. Kane then socked the ever-living mess out of the French dude. And then Mr. Nobody's dog gets his get back against the French dude and cooks him. And then John and Kane make it to the location for the duel. They get in their positions, and now it's time for the duel.
Yep.
They gotta use these old hear ye ass pistols against each other. While Mr. Krabs in the back is the moderator for the duel. He tells them to fire, and then they both fired each other. They both shot each other in the arm, so now they gotta take 10 paces towards each other. Mr. Krabs says fire one more time. John shoots Kane in the stomach, and Kane shoots John in the shoulder. So now they gotta take another 10 paces towards each other.
Oh my God.
Elevating. This man is happy as hell.
For real.
On John Boing Boing right now, getting ready to claim this victory for himself if Kane wins. They take another 10 paces. Mr. Krabs says fire, and Kane shoots John in the stomach. But John don't shoot this time. And then here come the Marquis dumbass. He pulls up on Kane like, whoa, 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 bro, chill, bro. I'm finna boom John Wick. So he takes the final bullet, he pulls up on John, and then everybody in the attendance of the duel starts calling the Marquis the dumbest man alive because
For real.
John didn't shoot. John gets up and he booms the Marquis in the head. John don't gotta deal with the high table anymore. And in the fight, and I thought John was straight chilling after this, bro. The high table not on his ass anymore. It's really for real how I thought John was finna eat
Nope.
3 gunshot wounds.
I cool my ditty. Oh, he moved. What the heck? Player number 50 is indestructible. Let's continue the game.
But John Wick starts succumbing to his injuries. He sits down on the steps, and then he croaks, pulling a Spike Spiegel. And that is the end of John Wick. That's the end of the video, man. I just really wanted to talk about how the Marquis was on John Boing Boing the entire movie. But that's the end of the fight, man. Moral of the story is, play the Caleb City sketch.
No! Look! Already beat your boss. And like 200 of your allies. You literally have no reason to fight. It's not your job no more. I already know the fact that none of them are me. What? They ain't me. Run them hands up.
But other than that, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen, because this man, John Wick, he really legit killed everybody. For that guy Marquis, thinking that he's going to take the last bullet, but for that guy telling him that he's the dumbest man, and plus John didn't shoot, which was really smart, and the fact he just shot him in the head, yeah, that was really legit cold. Like, this man John Wick really legit solo wiped an entire city full of ops just to kill that one guy, and that was Marquis. But this was a really good video, so comment down below what you guys enjoyed from it. I appreciate the time. Road to 1K, it's up and stuck. I love y'all so much for showing love to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for chilling with me. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.